Oh, I just can't wait to review. And I just can't wait to learn to sing. Sorry guys, couldn't resist doing that one. As you might have seen from my last vlog, I now do singing intros. I have no idea why, but that's just the random kind of guy I am. Especially when I'm in a Disney excited mood. My good friend Peter will tell you that whenever I'm on holiday at Disneyland Paris, I'm just always singing, just walking around. Because I don't get easily embarrassed, you know. Why should I? You're at Disneyland, who cares? Anyway, so that was my little version of I just can't wait to be king. So, no guess as to what this review's about. The new Lion King. I've got two words. Oh, wow. Now, a bit like Aladdin, I kind of went into the new Lion King with not very high expectations, because the difference with going into Aladdin was I didn't really like the cartoon that much. I know, a sin. But the original Lion King is a treasured film to me, you know. Again, growing up in the 90s, Lion King's one of the greatest cartoons of all time for a 90s kid. Well, it's one of the greatest cartoons of all time, in period, you know. But still, yeah, anyway, I saw the trailer for it originally and I thought, not that keen. Then the more recent trailer came out and I was like, ooh, got a few chills here, because I don't know, it had the original score and I thought, oh, I'm actually quite digging this, you know. But anyway, so, well, the thing I should admit is I'm filming this having just seen it for the third time, and that's the third time in 3 days. It literally came out 2 days ago, not 2 days ago, it came out on Friday, it's Sunday today, so yeah, I've already seen it 3 times. So, probably says how much I like the film. Oh, now, where to start with reviewing this? Now, I suppose I should really say what to call it. I mean, people say it's part of the live action remake series, but is it live action? Because everything is animated. Now, I did watch another review the other day, and I'm not sure if it's true. People have said that the actual landscapes themselves aren't even real. Now, watching the film, they look real as anything to me, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah, do I call it a live action or an animation? Because it's definitely not a cartoon animation. CGI, oh yeah, but this is where I really want to start the review. The CGI in this film is exquisite. I've never seen computer effects like this. Now, the thing with me is, I'm really old school with films. Like, I love older films, but I love practical effects. You know, things that are made for real. Like, I don't know, the Star Wars films. I just love how they're all like, you know, they're all like real ships. You know, none of them were like done with computers. Well, obviously the recent Star Wars, but. And you know, Jurassic Park, when they had the real animatronic T-Rex, Jaws, the animatronic shark. I love effects like that. But yeah, computer effects I've never been massively into. But this film, oh my, I've totally changed my tune. I'm really hypocritical now. I've never seen effects like this. Because going into this, I thought, oh, you know, the animals they're not going to look that real. You know, even by the trailer, yeah, I thought they did look quite good. But I thought, nah, a whole film of this, it's not really going to work. But as soon as the film started and I'm looking at these animals, I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, these do look real. I'm not even thinking of them as fake animals. I'm thinking these are the real deal, you know. It's just, it's spectacular. I think that's the only word for it. It really is spectacular. Now, again, obviously I'm going to compare it to the original, because that's what we've got to do with these films. Anyone that knows me will know I like differences with the Disney remakes, and this film does have a few differences. Story, though, is, well, a lot of the film is almost shot for shot of the cartoon. Again, this could be an argument with some people too. Now, I like differences, I know, again, being a hypocrite, but it worked, being shot for shot, how they did it. Other remakes haven't really done shot for shot yet, but the other argument is people want their films to be similar. So, they can't really argue with this one. It is similar to the cartoon. But I have seen reviews slating it, saying, oh, it's too similar. What do you guys want? You know. But anyway, I'll digress from that, or I'll start getting to a little Disney rant. Although some of you guys might enjoy watching that. Or have a Jeremy Kyle Disney show, imagine that. You know, yeah, the story isn't too much different. Biggest differences, I would say, obviously, all of the voices are different, bar one, which I'll talk about later. Scar is different, but to me, this is where I'm going to be very controversial, like I was with Jafar in Aladdin. I loved how they did Scar in this film. I don't care what anyone says, I thought he was done fantastically. Look wise, you know, how are they going to make him look much different to the other lions, you know? But what they did to him, it worked. Because this is a really funny argument which I've seen on a lot of reviews. I watched a few reviews before seeing the film on opening day, you know, on Friday. People were saying, "Oh, I liked it, but I don't think the animal showed enough emotion. It didn't, you know, the cartoon was better for that." I'm thinking, for God's sake, guys, you want this to look real? Animals don't smile with massive grins or cry loads of tears, you know. Yeah, they did raise their eyebrows a little bit, but I thought the emotions, it just worked, you know. The voice acting did its job, you know, that conveyed enough emotion for me. Yeah, to me, I think that's a bit of a silly argument, saying, oh, they didn't show enough emotion. Oh, they did. Again, that's my opinion. I think they did. Other differences, I can't really pick any out at the moment. I might have to think about it while I'm talking about something else. So we'll go with the cast. And again, like some of my old videos, I can't remember the names of all the actors, and I do apologise. So we'll start with the only original voice actor, and that's the amazing James Earl Jones. Now, James Earl Jones is obviously, he's incredible. You know, the original voice of Mufasa, that is such an iconic bit of voice acting. I'm glad they got him back, but this could be an argument with some people, and it's not really a criticism from me, but I did think to myself, he's the only original. Why didn't they get any of the other originals? Or why is his voice so important? Now, don't get me wrong, I know Mufasa has an incredible voice, but in my opinion, all the other voice actors were incredible in the original Lion King. Nathan Lane as Timon, I love his voice. I mean, he's got incredible voice for animation. I forget his name. I did Pumbaa's voice again, another great one. They're all good, obviously, and Jeremy Irons as well. You know, his voice acting as Scar is second to none. But anyway, I still love the fact I had James Earl Jones. You know, I can't digress from that. Other ones, obviously Donald Glover that does Simba's voice when he's an adult. Really good. Got a really good singing voice as well. The big one, which has caused a bit of controversy, because as with every live action remake, there's controversy everywhere you look. That's Beyonce doing the voice of grown-up Nala. Now, I have heard quite a lot of rumours about this, and again, it could just be hearsay. Apparently Beyonce demanded a hell of a lot of money more than some of the other actors just to do this. Whether that's true or not, I don't really care. She still did the film, you know, just thought I'd let that out there. Because again, I've heard this everywhere. But I thought she did a good job. I don't know why people were slating her. I mean, yeah, her pronunciations might be a bit too Beyonce for some people, but what is too Beyonce? I don't know. I keep hearing people say it. I mean, it's just the way she talks, you know. She can't help it. That is her voice. I know there's me taking the mick out of her voice, but I like her personally. I think Beyonce's fantastic. She's, I don't know, people call her a modern age diva. Who cares? I think she's got an incredible singing voice, and she was good at doing the voice acting in this as well. I really wish I knew some of these actors' names, but I just have to say the one that did so-and-so's voice. So the guy that did Zazu's voice. Now, I loved Rowan Atkinson doing the original. It took me years to realise that was actually Rowan Atkinson, because I don't know, I just looked at that name and I always used to think of Mr. Bean, you know, as a kid. Obviously, he doesn't really talk. But no, he was great in the original cartoon, but the guy that does his voice now, I wouldn't say he was imitating Rowan Atkinson with that, you know, posh British stiff upper lip voice, but I just liked what he did with the role, and I thought Zazu was done really well in the film. And it looks, again, like all the animals, the bird looks so lifelike. Again, I can't think who did his name. Who did his name? What his name is? Sorry, guys. I'm doing too many reviews all in one go. The guy that did Timon. I really want to know his voice, but again, a bit like Nathan Lane in the original, I thought this guy was perfect in the role. And Seth Rogen, see, another name I've remembered. Him as Pumbaa, I thought he did a really good job. Again, his voice is in a way quite similar to the original Pumbaa, and I can see what they were going with there. And I just thought he was really funny. I mean, yeah, that's probably pretty much the main characters covered voice wise. But yeah, I thought they all did well. Now the singing, this is going to be a big disappointment for a hell of a lot of people. Didn't bother me too much because I liked how they how it was filmed. But the song "Be Prepared," now that is a classic Disney villain song. I agree with that. I love the original song, but it's not really there in this. I mean, the words are changed, and he pretty much only sings right at the end of the sequence, only a few words at that. But it was very sinister. Can't deny that. The whole character of Scar was, in my opinion, more sinister in this film. But yeah, that's going to disappoint a lot of people. My favourite music sequence was "I Just Can't Wait to Be King." I love that song from the original. It's probably my favourite original song. Song from the original. I mean, really mincing my words on it. No, I loved how that was done. The kids did the singing voices and the speaking voices of young Nala and Simba were really good. That was a really fun sequence actually. Hakuna Matata, I thought that was really good actually, because my big mistake with this, well it did turn out to be a mistake, but I listened to the soundtrack before seeing the film, and some of the songs didn't work for me. Just listening to them, I thought, can't really imagine what this is going to be like. I'm not really keen. Hakuna Matata was one of them, but watching it in the film, it was incredible. And that shot of seeing them, go across, the log with the moon, oh, that was stunning. That really brought the feels back, I loved that. Other songs, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Now, again, like Hakuna Matata, when I heard this, I thought, oh my god, Beyonce's totally droning out Donald Glover, but I don't know if the sound mix was different in the film, but watching it, that was actually really, really good. I mean, did Beyonce really need to riff during the song? Probably not. Again, yeah, that would be a slight criticism from me. She didn't need to do that, but it was done well. Although I did make this as a comment on someone's post on Facebook the other night. They're singing it during the day. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? The original was obviously done at night, which works, but don't know. Again, it's just a slight criticism because I did love the sequence. I'm trying to think of all the songs in my head. Oh, the opening song, "Circle of Life." Jesus, when that started, I was gone. Now I knew Lion King would make me emotional because, like I said, the original's a film close to my heart, and this new one is now as well. But "Circle of Life," yeah, I feel like I'm gonna cry now. It's done so well. The moment Rafiki holds young Simba up, but just seeing all the animals walking towards Pride Rock, it's done so well. I really can't praise the animation in this film. The whole film is really visually stunning. It really is. Can't say that enough. Other songs in the film. Well, you guys are going to be commenting away saying, "You've missed that out, you missed that out." I'm trying to think what songs I've missed out. Oh, there's a scene where Timon and Pumbaa sing "In the Jungle." The mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. That one. Oh, that's got to be one of the biggest highlights of the film for me. It's been at the end of a lot of the teaser trailers, and I thought, oh, it's funny. It's only gonna be like a short 10-second sequence, but it actually plays out a bit longer. And if you guys don't smile watching that, I don't know what's wrong with you guys, because that's just a proper feel-good moment. Now, one of the things that got me emotional in the film was the actual score itself. Now, Hans Zimmer, who did the original Lion King soundtrack, which is, incredible, he did this one as well. And I was really shocked by a film review I watched. It was, I won't say who it was, but it's a really, really well-known film vlogger on YouTube. He said that he didn't think the film score was anywhere near as good and didn't work. I was like, are you kidding? Because I'd heard the score on the CD before watching the film, and yeah, I thought it was incredible, but in the film, it's exactly the same score with a few added bits, and it's so emotional. I mean, the King of Pride Rock score, which you guys might not know by name, but you'll know when you hear it, it's all throughout the film. It just works on so many emotional levels, and if you guys have YouTube handy while you're watching this, if you're watching on your phones or whatever, please type in the track "Simba is Alive." Now, that scene in the film really, really got me. It's got me every time I've watched it so far. I think it will every time I watch it in general. But no, that's an incredible score. Hans Zimmer, well done Disney for getting him back to do this. he's a brilliant composer. Now, in my opinion, John Williams is the best film composer of all time, but Hans Zimmer has got to be a close second. He's done so many iconic scores. Yeah, so that's the actors, the music, the direction of the film. I suppose I should say John Favreau. Is it John Favreau? I should know how to pronounce his name, shouldn't I? He did the Jungle Book, so obviously pretty good choice for doing this one because he's done the animated animals before. I think he did it perfectly. I say a lot of film is shot for shot remake, but it works. Like I said, a lot of people will like that, and a lot of people won't like that. You can't please everyone, can you? That's one thing I'll say of these films. You'll never please everyone. Yeah, I think he did it in a really, really good way. So, what would I give it out of 10? Ooh, now this is tough, because I gave Aladdin 10 out of 10. I'm going to give Lion King 9 out of 10. It wasn't perfect, but it was really, really close to being perfect. What would make it better for me? Yeah, maybe Be Prepared being more like the original song. Yeah, nothing. I don't think much else would have really made it much better for me. But yeah, I thought Lion King was incredible. If you guys haven't seen it already, please go out and see it. I think you'll love it personally. I know there's a few people that won't like it, but I've already given my reasons for why I think people won't like it. So if you're one of them, you know. So anyway, guys, I'll see you at my next film review. You guys take care.